friends, welcome to Seasonal Snacks. Today we will be making two snacks that you can use this holiday season. Both use popcorn. One is a sweet popcorn snack, which will be popcorn with white chocolate, cranberries, and walnuts, and another is savory, which is Parmesan cheese and black peppercorn popcorn. All right, let's get cooking. Okay, so the first step for both of our recipes is to pop our popcorn. Now, I know a lot of you at home, when you make popcorn, it's the bagged and you just chuck it in the microwave. You don't want to use that popcorn for this. I know it's like salty, buttery, yummy goodness, but you want to start off with a unseasoned popcorn, because like that butter flavor with like the chocolate, that is just going to end up a big old nasty mess. So you just want to get plain popcorn kernels, a brown paper lunch bag, and a type of cooking oil. I'm using vegetable oil today, but if you don't have vegetable oil, you can use olive oil, whatever you have on hand. Okay, so you are going to take and pour a half a cup of the popcorn into the brown paper bag. And then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of oil. You're going to fold over your bag. And shake your popcorn up to get it covered with the oil. Now you're going to put it in the microwave. You're going to cook your popcorn 2.5 to 4 minutes. It depends on the wattage of your microwave. The higher the wattage is, the lower your cooking time. What you're going to look for is at the end, your popcorn is going to be about like 1 or 2 seconds in between pops. And that's how you know it's done. When it just gets to that point when you're starting to hear just a couple of seconds in between the kernels popping, that's when it's ready to come out of the microwave. So, the microwave we're using today, this big old beast is a 1250 watt microwave. It's a really big, powerful one, so we're going to do 230. Alright, and our popcorn is through popping. And we're going to take and empty it in a bowl. Toss that. Okay, and then we are going to add about a 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, the same amount of garlic powder, and tablespoon of black pepper. And I'm just eyeballing it, but you can definitely measure it. And then we are going to add 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. I'm just going to add a little bit more Parmesan because I like mine cheesy. And then we're going to take and just mix that up. So that is our easy black pepper and Parmesan popcorn. All you need is some popcorn, some vegetable oil, salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and Parmesan cheese. A recipe for this will be found in the link below the video. So, all right, let's move on to our next recipe. All right, so our next recipe is going to be white chocolate, walnut, and cranberry popcorn. So you're going to want to pop a batch of popcorn following the previous directions. Once again, you just want a plain, unsalted popcorn to start with. Okay, so the first step is to add 1 cup of cranberries. And then 1 cup of your walnuts. Some of you at home might have noticed I was filling up the measuring cup twice. That's because I was just using a 1/2 cup instead of 1 cup. Okay, so you are going to want to mix this up. Without trying to lose all your popcorn. Okay. Okay, and then set this aside for a moment. Your next step is going to be to melt your chocolate. All right, so you're going to use 1 bag of white chocolate chips. You're going to open it and put it in a microwave safe bowl. And you're going to start melting your chocolate in 30-second intervals. All right, so our chocolate is melted, and now we are going to pour it over our popcorn. That's hot. and we just need to toss this and coat it. Get it good and coated. Consistency of like Rice Krispie treats, where everything's kind of stuck together. But that's the gooey, fun, yummy part, where you bite into it and you have something that's salty, sweet, crunchy, and best of all, chocolate goodness. Okay, so our popcorn is mixed with our chocolate and walnuts and cranberries, and it is ready to eat. All right, so those were our 2 super easy seasonal popcorn snacks. I hope you can try one today, either our popcorn with the Parmesan and black pepper, or our cranberry, walnut, white chocolate popcorn. All right, I'll see you next time. Have good eating.